if you are under 40 years of age and you are an engineer, if any. Hello, welcome everyone on my YouTube channel. As you see that my channel name is Dr. Nasir Life 360, and you always see videos about doctors and with the medical field. But today you are going to watch something different on my channel, and I'm going to present you an event of Pakistan Australian Engineer Association and a very important interview with the president of Pakistan Australian Engineer Associations, and that have very important information for all engineers around the world if they want to come in Australia and work in Australia as an engineer. Thank you so much, and just watch the video and please share it with others. अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
I welcome all of you to our second annual function today.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الرحمن
PA stands for Park House Engineers Association. This PA annual function is to provide networking with industry, among engineers and the community. I am thankful to His Excellency Zahid Hafiz Chaudhry for giving his valuable time to PA. I am also thankful to the supporters like Julia Finn. She has attended all the functions and should be coming late. And all other industry people who are basically our supporters since the organization started. Mr. Craig Hart of Hart Enterprise, Mr. Tony Austin.
First one I've got here again is the President Zafran Saab. He's very
to gain his valuable industry exposure. The PAC Oz Engineers Association do many things, such as provide career support and mentoring to young Australian professionals like myself, and also provides career support and mentoring for newly arrived immigrants to Australia. My personal view is that the team at Zama Engineering have given me the exposure and the opportunity to harness what I've learned at the university.
An organisation like yours actually gives people the opportunity to chip away at that and to help each other through those difficult challenges. And I know there's a number of people in the room who are also getting towards the end of their professional life or who have retired but who have had tremendous success.
Let me also begin by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we live and pay my respects to their elders past, present and emerging. Let me also acknowledge the work done by PARCO's Australian Engineers Association. I would like to particularly compliment its president Insaf Khan. I have always found Insaf Khan to be there for Pakistan, for Pakistani Australian community. I am privy to some of his philanthropic work in Pakistan, but I will not share the details because that's how he wanted it to be. But a wonderful man, a great asset for Pakistan, a great asset for Pakistani Australia. I was looking at some of the CVs. I was so impressed to see the achievements of Pakistani Australia. Insaf Khan Sahab, in his remarks, he mentioned how proud he felt to receive good feedback about Pakistani engineers, Pakistani profession. And I can't tell you how proud I feel when I receive similar feedback from everywhere in the Australian society. I have so far met over 24 of presidents and vice chancellors of Australian universities, and almost every one of them shared that Pakistani students are doing in their universities much better than the average students. Pakistani community here, it's a community of high achievers. We have excellent doctors, engineers, IT professionals, entrepreneurs, and it's a community that is also actively engaged.
And they are doing very good work. I would like Dr. Yasmin and Noor Saab to come on the stage, please.
In 2020, there were 91,000 donations made by Australians to Shaukat Khanum, Australia. The donations for 2020 to support cancer patients were $1.2 million. Just this year, from January 2022 up until the 31st of October, these donations give life and hope.
Thank you very much. Last series I've got is the it's a highly sort of award. Every award is pretty good, but this is the Lifetime Achievement Awards. I've got the 3 nominations for it, and I think it's now quite good.
जो कौमें अपने बुजुर्गों को भूल जाती हैं वो कभी सर्वाइव नहीं करती। वो लोग जिन्होंने हमारी कम्युनिटी के लिए अपनी जिंदगी में बहुत काम किए, न सिर्फ हमारी कम्युनिटी के लिए बल्कि मुख्तलिफ कम्युनिटी के लिए, उनको ऑस्ट्रेलियन रिकग्नाइज किया, ऑस्ट्रेलियन अवार्ड मिला। उन्होंने बॉडी की मस्जिद जो है ना उसके 100 साल की पीस के लिए काम किया। उन्होंने बहुत सारे प्लेटफॉर्म पर टर्किश कम्युनिटी के लिए, बाकी कम्युनिटी के लिए बहुत सारे काम किया। उनको इतने अवार्ड्स मिले कि
ये है जी खाना। Hello, you always see me on my YouTube channel. I always make video about doctors. Today I have someone else from the different profession, and let me introduce Insaf Ali Khan, and he's the president for Pakistan Australian Engineering Association. And let me introduce him and bring him on the camera, and we have some important discussion about engineers and how they can come in Australia and start working as an engineer in Australia. So thank you for your time. So could you tell us about the Pakistan Australian Association, how they are working for engineers?
Thanks for coming over and giving me this opportunity. Pakos Engineer Association is basically formed with the goal to help migrant engineers from any ethnicity when they come to Australia, so they can assimilate easily into the Australian engineering community. The main hurdle for overseas engineer is to get the local experience, to get the work experience, to basically prepare their CVs, to have their interview skill prepared so they can understand the question and what should they answer in their final interviews. So we actually prepare the engineers, prepare their CVs, do their mock interviews, and also guide them into the different industry of the relevant to their field, and basically they go over there, they get the experience, and finally they get the placement over there and got the work over there as engineer.
So in a short way, how you would tell, like, if any engineer from Pakistan, Bangladesh or India, if they want to come in Australia, what they have to do?
There is they should go to the website of the Australian immigration, and there is a area for the skill migration, in which the criteria for the skill migration has been given. From my memory, it is you have to be under 40 years of the age, and you have the relevant experience, and that based on the number of experience your point increases. There is a point system, and similarly there is a point for experience, there is a point for your qualification, there is a point for English literacy, and then overall aggregate of the point, and there is a term point that minimum you have to score before you apply the skill migration. Actually the engineers can assess themselves before applying.
So how they assess, where they have to go to for the assessment of their experience?
As I told you, on the website of the Australian immigration, there is a skill migration a tab over there. Just click that tab, skill migration, and the criteria for the skill migration is given over there. And also they have given the field which they are in high demand, either it is electrical, mechanical, robotics, or it is mining, or it is metallurgy, or whatever the field is. So they have given over there that which field are in demand at the moment.
So the all field like electrical, mechanical, mining, so all engineers are in demand at the moment in Australia?
Yeah, at the moment there is a lot of activities going in the development and construction area, in the mining area, in the manufacturing area, and that's why lot of mines are opening in Queensland and in New South Wales regional areas, and there is a high demand over there for the mining, for the maintenance, for electrical people, for mechatronics. There is a high demand over there for IT people, so there is a quite high demand. Similarly, in the construction area, construction industry is still booming in Sydney. So there is high demand for all type of the engineers.
In construction industry, like which type of engineer they are, like civil engineer or
civil engineer, project managers, construction management people, they are, and also electrical, because when they are building a building they need the electrical engineer also. So all the civil, mechanical, electrical, they design people, there is a high demand for the design engineers. Actually we are or most of the companies are subcontracting the design work to Malaysia, Indonesia,
Okay, due to lack of the
due to the lack of the resources over here.
Okay. So the main question that maybe everyone is watching this video can think about it. If someone migrate to Australia from their home country, so how much money they can make in Australia working as an engineer?
The starting salary is start from 70, 80 or 90, depends which company. If it is a private company, if it is a tier 2 company, tier 1 company start from 80, 90, tier 2 start from 80, tier 1 company start from 70. But as soon as you get over there and you got experience and they are happy with you, the increase in the salary is quite big. I can give the example of one of the engineer who got appointed through us 2 years ago, and he is now project manager for one of the construction company. He started with 70. He is now earning more than 150.
Okay, so in 1 year he started at 70,000 per annum, and in 1 year he salary
In 2
has
years,
increased. In 2 years,
Yeah.
salary has increased to $150,000
Yeah,
per
which is
annum. So
double-
that's a good sale.
Yeah,
Yeah, double the salary almost.
okay.
So it's very good in just in 2 years. So
It also depends how much effort you want to put. If you are really very hardworking and the employer understand that he sees the value in you, then he will not like to lose you.
Okay.
Okay.
So let me summarize all the stuff. If you are under 40 years of age and you are engineer, if any like a field, mechanical, electrical, mining, civil engineer, so you need to go on the Australian immigration websites and just try to check in the skill migration and check your eligibility, and you can assess your the education and experience, and then you can start your process to start coming in Australia to start working as an engineer in Australia.
Yeah.
So I think that's all. If anyone needs any information about engineering jobs, so I will put your email address in the
Most
video.
welcome, yeah.
And so any engineers around the world, from Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, any country of the world, they can contact Insaf Ali Khan, and he can guide them according to their fields and their experience. So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very
And-
much for coming over.
Okay,
It was
no
nice
worries.
to meet
Thank you. Thank you.